Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome to a new Ninjago video here on the channel. In today's video we're going to be discussing a brand new Season 15 teaser trailer. That's right, we actually have a teaser for Season 15. Finally. Took long enough. But yeah, this actually premiered on Teletoon, which is of course a Canadian TV station. It's kind of responsible for airing the English releases of Ninjago as of late, so no surprise that Teletoon actually released a trailer such as this one. This kind of premiered before the episodes went live this morning. We are recording this video on April 4th, so by the time this video goes up it'll probably be April 5th, but we recorded this the day prior. So also because of that, I do not have an actual trailer right now. We do not have a full-length trailer for Season 15 as of the time of recording this video. We just have this one. So by the time this video goes up, there might be another trailer, there might not be. If there is, well, I apologize. I cannot time travel. I did not see it. For another quick disclaimer, just kind of getting this out of the way, yeah, this video will contain spoilers for the first two episodes. Like I said, the first two episodes of Season 15 are out right now in English on YouTube. I also have review videos for both of them up on the channel, so feel free to check those out if you have not done so as well. But yeah, spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen the season yet, or the first two episodes at least, go ahead and check them out and then come back and watch this. I will be talking about stuff from the first two episodes. So yeah, just jumping right into this here. Yeah, kind of a poor quality trailer. Sorry about that. There's also somebody's watermark on it. Can't really control that. Whoever's watermark this is, yeah, not really the best placement for it. You'll kind of see various watermarks on the screen as we go throughout the footage here. It's kind of distracting, if we're being honest, and not super legal, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get to it. So the actual trailer begins with Ninjago City being attacked, or at least surrounded by this weird call thing, the Call of the Deep. We kind of saw this during episode 2 of Season 15. This thing is what's been distorting Nia's powers, or at least this thing really doesn't help in her case, but we can see here that it's kind of going throughout all of Ninjago, including Ninjago City. We do know that some of the ninja will be staying behind in Ninjago City during this season, while the rest of the team goes underwater, so I'm curious to see how that's being split up. Either way, there probably will be stuff going on in Ninjago City, so I'm sure that we will see a couple of those story elements play into the season as well moving forward. Moving on from that, we actually have our first look at the weird snake/eel things that are kind of guarding Prince Kalmar. I think these guys are called the Murray Guards, something like that. Has something to do with a certain type of eel. Can't really recall just right now, but I'm sure you guys will let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, these guys look kind of cool. We can see that they each have a trident. That's fun. And they also are animated very similarly to Asphira's army, which we kind of expected because in the sets, these guys use the exact same headpieces as Asphira's Pyro Vipers did. So I don't think these guys are related to the Pyro Vipers or anything like that, but I will say these guys do have a pretty sick color scheme going on. I love the black, the blue, and the gold. Perfect color scheme. Just, you know, the cherry on top. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know how these guys will be acting in the show, but they have a pretty good appearance, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, they are attacking Nia and Maya, who appear to be in these weird golden chains, maybe? Not too sure what this is. As you can see here, they're kind of connected to these weird golden chains. There are pipes connected to the chains. It almost looks like they're trying to absorb water power or something like that. Or maybe this is taking away their water abilities, which would be weird in the case of Maya. I don't think she has her powers anymore, so why would they be trying to absorb her powers? To me, this kind of seems like they're trying to gain their powers back. Maybe for a fighting chance. Maybe this is how they get their powers back or something. But either way, the guards themselves kind of break the shackles. So as you can see, these are kind of connected to their arms, and they do kind of shatter on impact here as soon as the guards start blasting them. So that's interesting. I'm not so sure what the weird thing behind them is either. Again, this very well could be a way for them to restore their own powers, maybe to give them a fighting chance like I suggested. Who's to say? Moving on from that, we have our first look at Prince Kalmar himself, and he looks interesting. He also sounds interesting. I wasn't expecting him to sound like that. He kind of sounds, just from my first impressions, he kind of sounds like a bratty teenager of sorts, which he is a prince. It makes sense if he was kind of a little younger, but he looks kind of ancient in a way. I don't know if that's just me, but the actual design doesn't really say young guy to me. Kind of looks like an old, ancient being. Very well could be. We're not so sure. We can also see this random guard in the back. He appears to be equipped with a monocle, so perhaps he's like the scientist or like the second in command of Kalmar's army, perhaps. Not so sure about that. But Prince Kalmar here, he looks pretty cool. I'm really digging his colors, like I said. The colors on these guys are absolutely fantastic. I think if there's one thing that Season 15 did right with the bad guys, it's the colors. Almost perfect coloring on these guys, at least in my own opinion. We see a lot more of these guard type things, the underwater serpents, the water serpents, if you will. And you can see in the background, we got Prince Kalmar kind of sneaking away behind some closed doors, or some closing doors rather. So yeah, these guys all look cool. I've already talked about these guys before. Seeing them all together though, seeing them as like a big army, it definitely says something. These guys seem like they're trying to make a statement here. We then cut to Nia and Maya running away from them into some type of cave thing, so kind of interesting there. Also, you can point out that season 15 Nia is here as well. Nia is in her scuba suit, so that's worth mentioning and worth pointing out. We then cut to a bit of Lloyd in the hydromech, kind of fighting off a couple of the guards. Lloyd is not the only one with a hydromech. We'll get more into that later on. Apparently, the hydromechs are not specific to any one ninja. They kind of have a bunch of them at their disposal, kind of similar to the jungle chopper bikes from season 14. There's not just one, there's a bunch of them. But the hydromech looks really cool in this shot. I'm really liking the proportions on this thing. I love the design. Definitely going to get that set when it comes out later on this summer. We then cut to some more clips that are kind of unfairly watermarked here by someone who does not own the content. Never heard of this guy, but I don't know, whatever, I guess. We can still tell what's going on for the most part, I guess. We can see here we got a team of Rei, Cole, Wu, Masako, and Kai kind of sneaking into some type of library. Now, this is the team that'll supposedly be investigating Ninjago, while the remaining ninja, along with Pixel, kind of investigate the underwater realm of Ninjago. So we'll get more into that in a couple future videos, but ultimately here, this is our Ninjago team. Kind of similar to how we had some teams split up in the past, this is the Ninjago team. Now, why would they be investigating a library? Who's to say? Maybe they're looking for information, maybe they're looking for somebody. They almost look like they're about to throw down and fight, so who's to say? Maybe they're going to be encountering a villain here. This is heavily supported later on by these shots, as we see Master Wu kind of take on Prince Kalmar in what appears to be that same library, so maybe they stumble across Kalmar as he's trying to steal something or steal research or whatever. But yeah, this fight is pretty cool. Him and Master Wu kind of duke it out a little bit, and they kind of clash together. We can also see that Prince Kalmar's trident is glowing a bright red, kind of similar to some of the other guards that we saw earlier, so these are most likely their signature weapons, which I'm not opposed to. I think tridents are pretty cool if done right, and these things look like they are done correctly, so yeah, can't really complain too much about that. We then cut to this bit of Lloyd in his hydro suit or scuba suit fighting some type of weird shark looking thing. Almost looks like a swordfish almost mixed with a shark, so that's curious. He does have little defenses against this thing. Doesn't look like he's going to make it out of this one unscathed, and as we can see even further in this footage, the swordfish shark thing is about to attack him, so we're going to see how he gets out of this situation. Probably in the show, I imagine. They're probably not going to kill Lloyd or anything like that. We can see here that we have Nia in a hydromech as well, so this kind of proves as well that we do have multiple hydromechs. We can kind of see in the next shot too, there are multiple hydromechs taking on these weird swordfish guys, so that's going to be interesting to see. The hydromechs themselves do appear to be colored the same, so it's not like they're individually colored for each ninja that pilots them. It's just one color. Again, very similar to what we saw with the jungle chopper bikes from season 14. Very, very similar in nature to that. Kind of like a Lloyd vehicle that's also, I guess, doubling as just a ninja vehicle that all the ninja can, use at their disposal whenever they want. Seems like it's going to be that type of scenario yet again. We can also see this shot here. Now, this shot is very interesting. This is kind of a weird place for Nia to be in. She appears to be in some type of temple or something like that, and she's currently, I guess, having her powers drained of her. We can see here, this shot here looks absolutely terrifying. It seems like something out of a horror movie. But yeah, it appears like her powers are being drained, or maybe she's being beamed in some memories or something. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. My first thought is, again, her powers are being taken away fully here. They were kind of on the fritz in the first couple of episodes of season 15, but here, I think her powers might be stolen. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is Wajira taking Nia's powers or if it's somebody else, but Nia does not appear to be in a very good spot here. Not at all. No good. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on in this shot, but that appears to be a hydromech kind of battling something else in the water. Some of these underwater shots do look pretty cool, but ultimately a lot of them do look kind of fuzzy. I think that just has to do with the quality of the trailer. I don't think it has anything to do with the season. I think the season itself is going to be fine in terms of what it's showing us, but we then cut to this shot of Prince Kalmar. This is kind of a cleaner look at him, and yeah, he looks kind of young from this image. In the other image, he does look kind of old and ancient, but in this image, he does look young. I'm not sure if this is a flashback or something else, but he almost looks like a child here. That might just be the animation, might just be my eyes playing tricks on me, but he does kind of look like a younger Kalmar to an extent. So we'll see what that's about. It's probably just the same model, just in a different angle with different lighting, so that's why it kind of looks different to me. But yeah, nothing too crazy going on there. Here we actually get one of the final shots of the trailer. It appears to be Lloyd in his hydro mech, or maybe in one of those little torpedo things, so that's fun. And he doesn't look happy, so maybe something happened. Maybe he couldn't save somebody, or maybe someone just launched him away for his own good. Who's to say? I really like his outfit, though. His scuba outfit looks pretty cool. And I think that's it for the trailer. Yeah, that's all I got. We did get a couple of other shots kind of towards the end of this trailer, but I couldn't really narrow down what they were supposed to be, so we're not going to talk about them here. Again, this is just kind of a little 30-second TV spot for Season 15, so nothing too crazy, but I wanted to break it down regardless because it is our first look at a trailer for Season 15, like it or not. We don't really have a trailer right now, so this is kind of the best that we can do. But ultimately, yeah, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for this video here. Let me know what your favorite shot of this trailer is, and I do apologize for the quality of this trailer. Yeah, please don't put your watermarks on stuff that's not yours. Moral of the story. Thank you very much for checking out this video, guys. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description from other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including, once again, the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.